Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Anno 1800. As you can clearly see by the thumbnail, war is upon us. That's right. It would appear that King Joao of La Corona has decided in his infinite wisdom or stupidity that the Imperium is ripe for the taking. He is very wrong, and clearly does not remember the actual beating we gave to the Royal Council and the Queen in order to solidify ourselves as the dominant power in the world at the moment. La Corona is a nation in decline, but yet he's still going to try. So you know what we have to do? We need to start building on our military. That's right. While we do have the Rantian Navy constantly patrolling in the New World, and you would think that would be enough of a deterrent, along with actually enlisting the aid of one of the 7 warlords of the seas to help us. You'd think that would deter this man. Absolutely not. So what we are going to be doing today is we're going to be finishing here up on prosperity really quick. And then, for those of you who do not know...
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Thank you, tourist. For those of you who do not know, Zera is my master security program, also known as my moderator on Discord. If you guys would definitely like to join it, the link is in the description, along with the main channel page. If you would like to join there, would highly encourage you doing so. There's a good amount of people in there, and we'd love to start some more conversations. And hopefully, as the channel continues to grow, we would like to start doing some community-based events soon. So Zera, being the master security program, is also in control of a decent portion of Rantians, of whom are more military focused. Okay, so we are going to be working on Zerexalon today, which is the main hub of our master security program, our security programs, and our military might, our actual land military might. Rantium houses the Rantian Guard, and along with a couple of other elite troops, but Zerexalon will field the bulk of our army. So, let us begin. We have a commemoration day here in Prosperity, and before we do anything else, we need to finally finish this beautiful monument of the Grand Stadium right here in Prosperity. It has been a blueprint for so long, and I'm very, very, very pleased that we were able to finally build this thing up. And, you know, even though we may or may not use it, I think it's still pretty cool to have here. For the heck of it,
shied away from those dreams that they thought too daring, too dangerous.
Yeah, okay.
But to take that leap, that is where you start to feel alive.
Okay, fine, thank you. The problem is we don't have artistas here on Prosperity. That may change in the future. We don't know. Right now, we have a whole bunch of Abreras up here.
A renowned personage has arrived.
Okay, great. We have a lot of Abreras over here, but if we actually have a settlement that is capable of, you know, housing all of these Abreras instead, we might potentially see some artistas actually pop up on Prosperity. Interesting. I think it would look nice, you know? Sorry, I was trying to, like... This is a lot of TMI, but you're gonna hear it anyway. I was trying to swallow saliva at the same time, trying to actually talk. Fun fact, don't do that. It turns into a whole situation you do not want to experience, okay? It actually kind of hurts a little bit to talk. But Prosperity, for all intents and purposes, is done. I think in the future, when we do come back to it, there are still some open spots over here and over here that we can potentially work on. But for the time being, I think that we can, like, call it a day with Prosperity. It's, you know, this is honestly an island, again, that I love to hate for some reason every time that I play the campaign. So I'm actually really happy that not only did we work on Prosperity a decent amount, but we also did the same on La Isla. And both of these settlements are looking very, very good. And, you know, obviously the military might that La Isla now fields is also pretty substantial. But we're going to have to, you know, do a little bit more with this. But we have to get our military going. So we are going to head to the territory of Rantium, and we are heading to Zerexalon. Now, if you guys remember, this used to be known as the Nether Plane. But as I continue to grow the lore and expand upon the lore, excuse me, that's the way to actually say it, expand upon the lore of the channel, I've decided to rename a couple settlements. So as you know, Amaryllis was never always Amaryllis. I believe it was called Volcano, I believe, unless one of the other ones are called Volcano. No, this indeed was Volcano. So Amaryllis is what Volcano was. I didn't know what the heck I was going to do with that place anyway, but I'm very pleased that we did this with it, and this builds upon the channel lore. And now we are going to be working on Zerexalon, of which I have downloaded the military attention mod. That's right. And I've been actually eyeballing this mod for quite some time. I think that it'll work really well. I haven't really played around a lot when it's come to the actual stuff here. What I've essentially gone and done is just pretty much started to ferry over all the goods that we're going to need for the long term. This one, on the other hand, I have not worked on when it's come to the sleeping bag factories because we need the cotton hunting and all that stuff. But what I'm thinking about doing is potentially actually having a Docklands presence over here. And I think this is actually a good spot for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and at least park this thing right here. Yep, that should look pretty good. Oh, you know what? Alternatively, it might look better over here. One moment. Yeah, it would look better over here because it's a much larger area. Yep. This is where we actually had the harbor before. And I deleted it and moved it over here for a very simple reason. You notice how the land over here, we can build a bridge over this little river flowing, but from an aerial view, doesn't this kind of look like Constantinople's geographic area? It kind of does, doesn't it? It has the Golden Horn on the right. It kind of has like the seaward wall over here on the left. So I was like, I kind of like this little spot better. You can clearly tell how much of a lover the Eastern Roman Empire I am. So we need to start with building all of this. But before we actually get to this fully, we do have some additional specialists that we can gain in the Research Institute through the talent development.
We can afford to invite some of these visiting experts to join us permanently.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so there are a lot of stuff that come with this mod. Okay, so Arctic gas is definitely one of those things that can be used, but we don't want to use it. So this guy, Sammy Murray, instead of Arctic gas, the building process is ethanol. I don't have a lot of ethanol either, but I can start working on it later on. This guy, instead of wood, the building now processes lead for window makers. Interesting. Okay. And Charlene Dupont, of whom affects the dynamite factory and extra goods being dynamite, or I'm sorry, gunpowder, 1 in every 3 tons. So we're gonna get that one. And we're just gonna go through each one because I haven't really tested these. Okay, so affects the mint. Joseph Willigman, I think I'd say his name. Affects the mint. Productivity by 50%. Instead of lead, the building now processes gold, and we gain a lot of extra coins. Oh, okay. Thomas Haltmus affects all food production. Extra processes of care packages. Okay, intriguing. Eichberg Shakov, which is affecting the card games factory. And bro, why you gotta be making them toys? What are you doing with them? Okay, well, I don't really particularly like the last guy, but we have one more. James Fondrick, of whom affects the cigarettes factory. Instead of hops, the building now processes tobacco. Interesting. We are actually importing tobacco at Alonso's Might, which I can use that for cigarettes. Do not smoke. Not good for you. So now we have all of those, and I think when we actually get to the point of using them, we can definitely build them. So we do also have a little bit of ornaments when it comes to this. We have some memorials over here. I don't know if... Oh, that actually has a cannon on it. Ooh, okay. So they don't change, but that's Memorial 2, and then this is Memorial 1. So, oh, you know what? That's actually kind of cool. It commemorates all those who fell defending our Imperium. That's actually really nice. Okay, we also do have some palisade walls, and these are kind of good, like, if you want to build, like, military encampments. Kind of gives you that Roman feel to it, honestly. And then you also have the wall gate. So, there's that stuff. I haven't found anything else, really, so I think that's really it. So what we're gonna start doing is we want to make this like an actual military compound. Okay, we are going all out on this one, and this is going to be the actual entrance to Zerexalon. You have to take this long road pretty much getting over there. I think the best thing to really do in this situation is to put a whole bunch of banners. I can't speak today, man. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can just do this. Put a whole bunch of banners right here. Put a whole bunch of banners right here, because this is how you're getting into Zerexalon. And we're going to put some over on this corner as well. Probably get rid of these two. Put something like right here instead. Let's get this. We're going to put some more banners in this direction and this direction, right here and right here. Yeah, that looks really cool. I really feel like I want to put, you know, the memorial actually kind of works in the middle here. Yeah, it kind of does. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of this entire middle section. And we're going to put down this. So there's our first memorial over here. And we'll have to face it that way. Let's go ahead and get a little piece like so. That looks so nice, actually. I really, really appreciate that. And then I think when it comes to our actual gateway, because this one, I'm not really feeling the Palisade Gate for, like, the grand entrance. You know what I mean? It can kind of look okay-ish, but I don't feel like it's our style, per se. Let me get rid of most of these trees so I can at least see what I'm doing. I think we're just going to go with the oldie but goodie, no pun intended, with the Old Town pack right over here. And I'm going to put it, like, right here for one gate, actually. Let's put a little break in between. There we go. We're going to put that there. And then we will have the road essentially break off into two sides going in. Okay, so this is going to be our entrance. And what we would have to do in this situation is hopefully the wall thing isn't going to mess with me too much. But I want to make it look as unique as possible, as I like to do with pretty much every single one of our builds. I don't like to always stick to the exact same thing, right? I like to mix it up here and there. So we're going to expand upon this walled section, and clearly it wants to mess with me from time to time and put these random city wall openings, which I do not appreciate whatsoever. Bring this up just a little bit. Yep, there we go. Let's see, maybe it'll like over here. Yep, that kind of works. So now I'm going to grab little sections and I'm just going to build upon this. And we'll bring that over to like right here. Okay, so that's one. And we're going to do probably just a longer bit. Maybe we can go inward. Yeah, let's do it like this. There we go. So that is going to be Zerexalon's grand entrance. Okay, so that means we're actually going to have to do some stuff out here. I think, like, maybe having a military-type museum or something, but again, I haven't really gone and seen a lot of the stuff with regards to this pack. Or mod, rather. I just really want to do it with everybody. Let's put one banner there, a banner there, one here, one there. We'll leave those two spots open. And what I'll just do on this side is just have the road itself go out to here. Yep, that's good. So, going into this actual mod pack itself. So we have encampments, and this is where your soldiers are going to be. We also have the canteen. So I would imagine there's kind of similar to those of, like, farmers and workers, pretty much. So let's get a road connection going out here. I'm going to move this more than likely Do I actually have the ability to do that? Yeah, let me do that right now. There's some, there's another clay deposit over here. I'm just gonna park it kind of close by. Yeah, definitely put that there. Actually, like, do it correctly this time and not blunder, right? Okay, so we have the encampment. At this stage, I don't mind putting... Oh, so it's like... Ooh. Yo, that's kind of cool, actually. Do I want it, like, right in the front here? No, I'll probably put it, like, over in this corner. Let's do it here. And they also need sails because they're tents, right? That's really cool. Let's get... Actually, that's gonna mess it up. I'm gonna bring it more forward. At this point, I really could care less about using resources just to build these things up again. Yeah, let's put those things over here, and then we are going to stop this road, like, right here. So we can go inside. I think at this stage... I know I'm being a little indecisive with this, but I do want it to look nice. We're gonna put it one here, and we're gonna extend this, right? Because we can then go ahead and build a lot of the cool stuff around it. So let's take a look-see. Look at all those cannons. Yeah, La Corona wants to fight us. Yeah. 10 out of 10. Moron. Okay, when we go here, we're gonna use the palisade wall gates. At this stage, I don't mind doing this, right? So they're going to need the canteen, field hospital, bread, and military uniforms. That's the start. Okay. So we might have to start importing some bread here. That's not a problem.
Copy?
Oh, Lord. Can you just give me 1 second of being happy before you come and ruin my day? You actually want to ruin my day. Why is he blue? Did he join the Blue Man group out of nowhere? You know what? More power to you. Please leave. Enjoy your life.
They won't read between the lines.
I, quite frankly, do not care if they read between the lines or they actually read the actual
Of course,
thing.
you know what's best.
Yeah, more than likely it is this mod that's affecting it, but I
You gain
to be
an
perfectly honest,
influence bonus.
because this mod's awesome. Okay, why did you mess up? There we go. We need to get the canteen. I want to try... Oh my god, that building though. What the heck? That is so cool. But now I hate the spot that I put the wall in, because I can put this like right out here. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this. Give me a second. I need to do this immediately. Put the wall here. And then we're gonna get rid of this section. This needs to be a tower anyway, so I'm just gonna put the tower there. Is there a section here that I can go? No, it's not. Okay. Put that there. I need to get this canteen, man. This thing is crazy. What the heck? Whoa. Okay, so that's going all in there, which is fantastic. But for some reason, these palisade walls do not really want to work with me right now. Get that there. That's good there. That side's okay. This side, on the other hand, not so much. There we go. So we have our first soldiers. And they're pretty content. So what they would want is soap, horses, sanitation, care packages, cigarettes, recreation center, sleeping bags, and oil lamps. Okay, well, listen, champ. I already have an oil lamp problem over there. I really don't need you adding to it. This is so cool. So how many total can you get? You can get 53 soldiers? Okay, cool. We have defenses, so ammunition depots. We're not... I kind of didn't do the thing that actually requires you to have... Is it an actual tower? Oh, no, it's just the same. That changes out all of the actual ammunition, the way that ships are built. I just felt like this is probably a good spot. Whoa! Okay, yeah, that's definitely going there. So that's their recreation. And that'll definitely make them happy, right? Is that not the recreation center? Oh, because we need beer and we need cards? Ooh. Okay. So we need more soldiers. That's all I'm hearing. I really like this, so I'm just gonna go and copy this and like put it another spot like right here. Nice. And good thing is they are close. I can bring in the beer. I know I have enough. I don't like what's happened in the middle here at all, but like, can I just go ahead and fix? I can put towers? Oh lord, what is happening right now? There's a tower there. Oh, that's really nice actually. Okay. All right, hot take. I gotta destroy all this because like it can't work in my mind. It just won't. It just won't. I need to fix this wall up too. So you definitely need to have a break in between. Got it. Okay. We're gonna spin this right round, park that down over here, take the whole thing again, put a space in between, and put it down. Is that one space or two spaces? I think that's actually good. That'll mess it up. This it won't. Okay, great. So we have another spot over here for some additional soldiers, and we should probably consider bringing in some bread. June flower. I have a whole bunch of ships, or at least I did. I don't know how many I have over there now. How are we looking on bread over here? We have beer. That's good. Yeah, bread's maxed out. So what I'm going to do is we're going to bring the bread over first because that's an actual need of theirs. And get that going. So that'll be set to Rantian routes. I do need to build some additional ships, but at the same time, I have a lot of these guys also set for tasking. I also do have an airship that I can utilize for the beer at least. What the heck is Trumpetfish doing? I don't know. I'll have to go see what the heck I actually did with it. I have the Hermes, Tyrant Crest, and Providence. I think what I'll do is I will start using the Providence from Isengard. If we have enough beer in here, which I think we do, yeah, we can bring over some beer to Zerexalon. And it's immersive because Zara does like to drink quite a bit now. Very cool to start. Okay, the next thing is military uniforms. So we would need steel and we would need sheep farms. Now, there is a thing with this. We can have open pit iron mines and open pit coal mines. So we won't actually need to, import any of this stuff. And it actually is a decent size. So I'm thinking we put the mines over here in the back. And they should work relatively fast, I think. Let's get a road connection. Let's get these things actually connected back up. And I would like to probably take, like, this section. Is that actually even? No, so we're going to have to do the big boy. Yeah, let's do the big boy. Get that. Let's go all the way down to here. And this is where we're going to stop. Now, we need to get open pit iron mine. And we do have some mines over here, don't get me wrong, but I really want to use these. Let's get this thing built right over here. This is one of the iron mines. And what we'll do is we'll have a road connection going into here. And instead, we're going to do it like this, because we're going to have to put a warehouse around here somewhere. Warehouse right here. And let's build that. So these guys are producing iron every 30 seconds, which is normal. And they'll deliver it right now. We also do need to get one of the open pit coal mines. And we'll put that one right over here. And let's get the road connection back up here. And what I would like to do... Actually, no, I can't do that on this side. What I would like to do is actually go over here to the palisade walls again. I'd like to, like, fix up... Oh, there's a cannon in the front. I just realized that. That is a cannon right there. Cool. Let's get... Never mind. Let's do this. Very nice. And we will build walls like so. And over to here, and over to here. So essentially, if you are a soldier and you're not performing your duties, this is more than likely where you're going to end up at. In the back, working in the mines. Because that's what's necessary. Soldier's happiness is -3. Why?
The people celebrate your leadership.
Yeah, we also need the soap. We also need the horses. We do have grain fertility over here, so where are the horses even at? Horses, right here. Okay. So they require farmers, and I feel like if we were to have horses, they would need to be... I'm trying to be as immersive as possible. This is open ground, so let's actually get over to here. And then we're going to build a bridge across. Yeah. And this is where our farms are going to be, along with our stables. So let's go ahead and put a stable right over here. Sorry for the awkward camera panning. My mouse is still very, very annoying. Put it like this.
Nice day for it.
Oh, yeah? Really? Whoa, that's a horse It's a training ground? Oh, no. You have to be in a much better position. No way. No way in hell are you going to be there. Absolutely not. Let's put you back here. And then we're going to put the training ground, which is essentially our silo, right? And then we need to have 2 horse pens. Oh my god, this is incredible, dude! This is incredible, but why are we stuffing the horses into a warehouse? Okay. I don't understand really, but we're going with it. We need to get a grain farm going. I'm not gonna really focus... Well, I can, actually. I do have some oil over here. Yeah, I guess I can. Where's the fuel depot again? Fuel depot is right over here. But we're also gonna have a oil store then, I guess. Let's put this thing, like, right here. And then the actual oil fields... This will be for 2. And then this would be for another 2. So we'll put this one there and there. This one would be there and there. And the tracks would lead up to that. Okay.
A farm? We know.
Yeah, I know. Just give me a second, okay? Just 1 second. I will build you your lovely farms momentarily. You know what? I'm gonna actually... It's all in blueprint at the moment. So if I were to leave room for both of those... This would be enough, so I can actually make that look kind of nice. Yep, there we go. Okay, now if we were to look, that should be enough grain for that. Oops, I should have actually checked really quick. And that's actually enough horses. So we are producing a horse every 30 seconds, which is actually kind of good. That's really nice. Now, the other thing that these guys are going to want to have... As far as lifestyle needs are concerned, fish, grapes, lemonade, ugh. Cigars, and cognac. Why are you drinking on duty? Excuse you? And then chewing gum. That's not happening. Bread's coming in. Where's the field hospital? Or do I not have it yet? Those are advanced weapons. What's this? What the heck? That's insane. Look at the size of this thing. What the heck is this? Fort preparations. Huh? Greek coast needed. What the heck? What? Okay, I have to see this. I have to see this thing actually built. What do you need for this? You need engineer workforce. Hey, guess what? We're putting a freaking pier over here. Now, let's put the pier, like, right over here. Build that up. I need this thing actually built, okay? I gotta see what this is all about. Put this in here. Alright, get this thing work. Go, go, go. We need more reinforced concrete, but that'll come in time. Okay, so it seems like there's some little stuff here and there. That's public services for cemeteries. Tourists, that's nothing. Investors, they have anything for them? No. Scholars, wouldn't expect them to. Okay, so I think we're doing pretty good so far. They're still missing goods on this thing, but that's because I haven't made the other stuff quite yet. They're still unhappy, but it's also because the recreation center is not online. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, the only other thing that I can possibly think of that we could use right now are some soap, and I think we can use the Hermes to bring that soap. Let's bring that over to Zerexalon, please. Get going. And that thing's fast, so they'll be here relatively quickly. This is really turning out very well. So I wonder how well the horses actually, like, trade and whatnot. Oh, okay, there we go. So we got some more people in here. Navy Recruitment Office. Okay, recruit naval personnel to use as resources to build ships. Oh. Wait a minute. It has a radius. Why would... Okay. Well, I'm kind of just keen on seeing what this is all about. I think this is the entrance, is it not? Okay. So we are also recruiting... Oh, wait a minute! No, why the heck would I put this thing in here? I would probably, like, want to put it somewhere out here. Okay, but for the time being, we'll just leave it there. Sanitation facility. Where do we want the sanitation? Maybe sanitation would probably be, like, out here. Although that would really suck if they have to go use the restroom. They're gonna have to book it all the way in the back. Let's put one here. Make it as immersive as possible. Let's get some walls built around you for some reason. I kind of want to put that tower. Where's the tower? There we go. Tower seems to work here quite well. But a sanitation facility right over here. Get that built up. And then that thankfully decided to fix itself. So, oh, we are actually producing a resource. Interesting. Okay. So, I think it's time to dig a new latrine pit. I'm gonna put a warehouse, like, right here, because later on I do want to utilize some of that, clay over here. I feel like it could be useful. So let's just put that right there. Oh, I see. So it's actually... Ooh, okay. So maybe I put that in between all of them instead of this. But I do kind of like this little spot, so I won't get rid of that. If I were to put this, like, right here, we should be able to get most of them. If not all of them. Yeah. I will get rid of this one, and I'll put this down. And I'll put the... Let's make them actually face a better way. So the only one that is not actually taking advantage of this facility is that group right in this corner. Oh, but I mean, it's still, like, it's working. So even though they're not in the radius, it's okay. And maybe I can put another one over here? No, I cannot. So I guess I do actually have to get rid of these. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Production has stopped.
I do not want to see the production stop on that thing ever. I really want to see what it's all about. Let's put a couple of these towers along the edges. I think that'll look very nice. Oops. Don't want that. Try and make it look as nice as possible. Very good. So we got that going. What's next? Okay, so we are working on military uniforms. The next thing we're going to need is the sheep farm. So I guess we can kind of do the same thing over here. We can put the sheep farm, like, right over here, because we can just use a silo for this anyway. So we'll put this right over here, actually. Nope, you're not going to do that. You're going to put it one further back, because we can just put the pens like so. And put a road in front of it. should still have enough grain for both of these. And our population, which is at 0, so I'm not really upset about it. And I don't think they're going to be really upset about it. So it is actually taking from these guys in order to recruit new sailors.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Pretty cool. So if I were to go to the old world, I don't think that...
If I find there is anything wrong...
What are you going to do about it? Also, it is in fact impacting these ship designs. Okay. So that's a wee bit unfortunate. I think I might have to see what I did wrong there. Because I did enable the mod not to change those. But at the same time, I mean, it is adding a little bit of realism to this, and I don't mind that. The next thing that we're going to have to do is... What's this? Basic weapons. Okay, so lumberjack hut, basic weapons, okay. Defenses, military headquarters, whoa. Okay. Post office box. Is there a way to get all of them? We put the post office box like right in the middle, actually. We would need some lead for that. Got it. Which lead comes from over here somewhere. What the heck? What is this? A military prison? Okay. Oh, so you only build one of these things per island? Okay, I think we're putting it in a really good spot then. Military warehouse. Jesus. That is crazy strong. Okay, so we actually might want to work a decent amount on all of this. Okay, soap's coming in. They're getting a little more content with the situation at hand. Field hospital. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to find that, because I did see it. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. So we'll put the field hospital, like... yeah, right over here. I think that's actually a nice spot for it. And it gets every single one of them, so that should be at 100%. And I think we are pretty solid. We can start working on the military uniforms. But the real question is where to actually put it. We could probably try to make a complex over here, so... If that's 30 seconds, that's actually working faster. We would need the furnace. How fast are these? That's 30. This one's 15. And this one is 30. Okay, so I would want to actually get another one of these. Let's put that over here. And if I am correct, this would actually require 2 to 1. You know what? The furnaces being like right in the middle here is actually kind of cool. Let's put that there. Put 2 furnaces right over there. We're gonna need some these. Fire station. Where can I actually put it that is okay-ish? I did want to put another one of these down though. Let's just put this down over here, and then I guess I can put this over here. That's not a big deal.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Awesome. So we're gonna get the military uniforms underway, and I think what we should do is get this road and bring it over to like here. Yeah, let's bring it over to here. I'm gonna get a road over here and like one over here. It's not exactly even, is it? No, it's not. This would be, I think. Okay, but I want to build the cool military warehouse. So I'm going to put this one down. Okay. And we are going to immediately start with the uniforms. Let's get that one over here. And this one is 30 seconds, right? So I can actually have 2 of these working. Looks good. We have a lot of cranes in here, so that's going to be fantastic. So let's get some of those military uniforms going. And then the next thing that they're going to need are the basic weapons. I know I have cannons in here. Basic weapons. So we need...
Production has stopped.
I know. I hear it. Goddamn. Okay, well, in that situation, I probably need to build more of these, because I definitely need more steel. I do have iron mines over here. Where are they? Why are they not popping up? Okay, well, I don't really like the look of that. Where's the other iron mine? Oh, right over here? Perfect. Let's get these iron mines working, because I feel like eventually we could probably get rid of these. That's every 15 seconds, so they're actually better than the deep mines. Yeah, they're actually better than the deep mines. Let's get rid of this one. And we are going to replace it with one of these coal mines. And then we're going to need 2 more of these ones, which we can probably not fit there. That's unfortunate. I can't put them there either. Let me put one over here, and then I'll put... No, not that one. Get this one right over here. So we'll have that going. So I would like to do as much as possible today in getting our basics underway. Basic weapon factory, please. Ooh, nice. So let's get the weapon factory. I think this is the entrance. Let's get 2 of those going as well. Should have enough stuff. I think that's pretty cool. Over here, what I can do instead is actually utilize the brick walls. I think that'll actually look pretty cool. I'm gonna get rid of this center section. I feel like I might have to space it out. Yeah, I do. Let's get rid of that and that, and then I'll put this here and this here. And then I'm just gonna build the wall right around. Not bad. And this is just temporary. At least that's the entrance of this place. But later on, I feel like I'm gonna have to definitely expand upon this complex in this corner. So I'm just gonna leave room for improvement. Next thing we need are the care packages, I believe. Or what's... This is the military headquarters. I feel like this needs to be in a really good spot. And I like this very much. Oh, yeah. Well, I do and I don't. It's mostly because of the hill. I will put it over here. Oh, select a policy? Okay, so it's like your hacienda building. Okay, rations. Reduce consumption of goods for military personnel. Reduce consumption of weapons for military personnel. Reduce consumption of equipment for military personnel. Okay, well, I don't really care about the food aspect. I can definitely do that on my own. The basic weapons are so simple to, like, provide. I feel like this is probably going to be the best one. The equipment stuff. There are modules! Oh my god! There are modules to this thing! Are you kidding me right now? No, you can't be standing here. You can't do this to me. There's a military Oh my god. This is incredible. You are not staying here. You are going here. That's... What the heck? Is that the same thing? It is the same... It's the same thing, dude. But this one doesn't have flags and banners. Whatever. I don't care. It's so nice. It's so nice. I'm just... I don't even know what to say anymore. It's crazy. I do kind of like this one a bit more, though. I just feel like it fits our style. Yeah. Okay, so back over here to the equipment policy. I want to start with getting some military streets. I'm just gonna go and put, like, a set around. Okay. Oh, it looks nicer, too. Holy moly. Okay. Let's, see, can I get this? I want to fix up this spot. That is 1, that'll be 2, and that'll be 3. Okay, we're gonna space them out like this, okay? And do it like that. We're gonna get some of the military street. We're gonna put it in between only. And then from like here to here, and then like here to here. Looking good. Get this and link it up. So essentially we are making like, I don't know, a museum type feel. Bro, you don't have to be that unhappy, okay? Just give it a second. Everything will be fine. We need a sanitation facility. And the sanitation facility can probably be like right here. So it'll be a little bit happier now. But I think as far as the walls are concerned, I don't want to replicate those, but what I would like to do is probably utilize
Production
those
has
ones.
stopped.
Because it also fits with the color of this particular building, so let's just go ahead and do this. Now wall it off. I have to fix this road a little bit. I'm gonna make it a 3 deep. All the way to like here. Yep. This is so sick. I swear, the stuff modders can do, it just is incredible. Absolutely incredible. We need a canteen. I think what I might actually do is move the sanitation one a little bit over, but I guess you can kind of be in the similar space, right? It would smell awful, but I mean, that's what a restroom is. You're going to the restroom. You're obviously, it's not going to be smelling like, you know, sunshine roses in there. You go there, you drop the deuce. No, I don't. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's what it's doing. I see. I understand now. I'm actually going to fix up this road so it doesn't actually link up with these. So then I'll probably just have one way of getting in there. Get rid of this spot. And then I'm going to need... Well, no, doesn't really work now, does it? Yeah, it wouldn't work well. Go here and put these guys, like... Oh, my game froze. Oh my god. We're gonna do this. Build a wall around up to here. Get some military paving. Put that here. That is incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. What's this? Oh, that's the military academy. That's the big boy. Okay. I don't know where the heck I'm gonna put that thing, but it definitely needs to be in a good spot. That's for sure. I think in the middle here, I would like to put one of those memorials. The first one. Oh, it's not even, man. That kind of sucks, doesn't it? I could put this one, like, maybe here, and then the other one would be over there. Yeah. I'm just gonna build a road around this for now. And just get rid of, like, this and this. There we go. And in the middle, we're definitely have to put our banners. Nice. That's a really cool entrance for a very nice complex to be. So these guys are going to want mail as well. Oh, we need the field hospital. That's why they're not particularly... Well, they're happy, but they're not, like, jumping for joy. Where is it again? It's right over here. That actually really works well in the middle. Let's expand on this a little bit more. Let's bring it up to here, and this up to here. And then we're going to get the field hospital, and we're going to probably put it, like, right here. So it's in between everybody. I keep wanting to, like, be lazy and grab some of the paving just as is. Okie dokie. Military post office box, sanitation, we got that. What's this? Military training complex? Oh! There's no way there are animated soldiers that are firing here, man. I'm about to cry. Unbelievable. Maybe not have the cannons face that direction. Maybe spin them around.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Absolutely. But what we need is we actually need basic ammunition in order to do this. Okay, I found the gunpowder. But what happens if I just, like, okay, so that's the, okay, so sawmill produces that. for the lead smelter, but then we also need the coal. Oh my god. Okay, I need to see these things in action. We have the coal. We can get saltpeter, I believe. Where would I change this? Okay, I can do that. That's not a big problem. I need to go over... Actually, I don't need to physically go over there. I can be a little smart.
To boldly tread where none have trod before.
Cool. Good to hear it. Change fertility. I think that's probably the one that we need to pick. Let's go for that one. Jesus, that is insane. I'm just... I don't know what to say anymore. Improved with electricity. Oh, there's paper. Well, I can just go over to Dunder Mifflin and bring over some paper, can't I? Yeah, I guess I can. Hey, Archie. What you doing? You got a ship here I can borrow? Not really. I can take the battleship and that'll be it. Well, you know what? I have this one. I see what I was doing now. Okay, so Trumpet Fish 2. You are gonna go to Inbeza, Dunder Mifflin. You should have a lot of paper in here. Would imagine you do. Yeah, you do. You have 455. Okay, let's bring a whole bunch of paper over to Zerexalon and drop that off. I put the Trumpet Fish, didn't I? Good, now I did. Okay, let me get rid of this then. Okay.
Production has stopped.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know. I know. It's because they're carrying things at a glacial pace. How is it even coming along? It'll take some time. Why are they upset? Okay, you really want, like, oil lamps that bad? And sleeping bags? You know, hold on, let me head to the Arctic. Do we actually even have enough over here? I can start up a whole, you know, enterprise for sleeping bags. I think that's actually on Cape Polaris that we have them. Sleeping bags. We don't have a lot, but I know we do have a decent amount of... Oh, there's an Arctic flu here. We do have a decent amount of oil lamps, and I can potentially see this happening. The Lord Algeron 4 is actually... I have to keep that around, you know, yeah, I can't do much with that. What about our airships? Can we actually build our airships without the sailors and whatnot? Is that possible? But you can also build these things here. Have a New World outpost. Yeah, here. Let's put our first New World outpost here on Prosperity. We don't... Well, I mean, it's actually not a bad spot for it. I didn't want to put it, like, right there. Where's a good spot? Temporarily. Like, there's nowhere close. Okay, let's just get rid of this wall, then. If I can even do it. Let's get rid of this wall. New World outpost. We would need to get rid of one more. Get rid of this one. What's the entrance looking like? Is it that or is it this? It's definitely not that. It's this. Okay, provides residence. Okay, so we also have New World encampments over here. And then this is also where... Oh, okay, so this is how you do it. You build it, and then you also have sailors that are conscripted from this for all of that stuff. I see now. I see how this is working. But we can have that there. At least that's going to be our... Excuse me. Again, down the wrong freaking pipe. That does not sound good. So we're going to have to build up on our New World. I think the Arctic might actually have them too. Yeah, we have an Arctic outpost too. That's really cool. But we'd have to bring resources up here in order for that to happen. So King William Island would definitely be the place to have that. Then we have the Arctic encampments. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Okay. Back over to Cape Trelawney. They're still not particularly happy. But I think I might be able to... Let's see. When we actually have the cards coming in, right? And we also have the sand and that. Card Games Factory. we can probably put that thing like right over here, because I'm pretty sure I do actually have the stuff necessary for the cards at the top part of the cards, not the paper. Let's get this over here. How fast are you? 46 seconds? All right. Well, you're not gonna be phenomenal. I understand that, but I think you'll be okay for our military population over here. I really want to see about some really cool
The people celebrate your leadership.
ornaments and whatnot. That's not really gonna work here now, is it? I feel like that would be really cool. So this is region-wide. I have a feeling I can start making ships over here. I think it's doable. But I don't want to have this thing in here. I'd rather have it within the actual military complex over here. Which one was it again? That's the training complex. No. It was... Well, this thing might have it, actually. Military... No. Not the one that I wanted. Propaganda facility. Military training complex? No. Where was it? Naval recruitment office. That's the one. So I'll probably put this somewhere, like, in the middle later on. Because I don't think you can have overlapping radius. Let me just, for the heck of it, I'm just going to put it down here. And we're going to build a couple more. Oh, it'll let me pick that up, though. Yep, makes sense. Okay, this spot's going to get a little bit saucy. Let's put it right here. Oh, that works, actually. I like that. And then we'll put another set right here. Please stop freezing on me, game. I really don't appreciate this. It's starting to scare me. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and fill that out as well. So what other stuff do we have here? Oh, lucky number. Nice, there we go. We have the military post boxes, which is nice. The recreation center needs to be built somewhere. I think definitely putting it with the canteen area is really nice. We already have the training complexes. The military prison, I don't think we're gonna need that here. The propaganda facility. Whoa! Okay, that's kind of cool. All of this is really cool, actually.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Oh, so it has a radius to it. That's nice, actually. So, like, if I put this out here, it'll actually get everybody. Yeah, let's put that out here. But that's it. We need pamphlets for that. And that comes
Production
from...
has stopped.
I think it just comes from the care package facilities. So it is what it is. I definitely want to work on... So you actually need dung in order for this. Process the saltpeter from... Why would you need this? Interesting. Well, I already have some. I guess I can... How does this work exactly?
What brings you here, Master?
Oh, it's like this. Is that the same building design for... It's the one for the Schnaps, man. Look at this. It's almost the exact same. Oh my god, I like it. All right, that's kind of cool. But yeah, we definitely have to keep that back here. Because it's definitely not a fun thing to have. Gunpowder factory is going to be coming later. We need a road connection, so I guess, like, maybe this thing over here. What do you need? What does this require? Oh, that's... Okay, that makes sense now. So this thing can work by itself, or it could have those particular items put in to process faster. I see. I don't like the position of this furnace at all, champ. I really don't. I need to get rid of it now. And then put this... Okay, because it's because of this. Yeah, I get it now. There we go. I fixed it. And then loop this around, because I'm going to need one more of these back here. And then link that up. So how fast would you be working? I'm very curious now. Nope, not you. Too many transports. Okay, let's put one over here. Go and upgrade that. Upgrade this. So do these guys, like, has anything changed with what these guys need? I don't think so. Because we do have the water, clean water pumps, and all that cool stuff. I have to really play around with this a bit more, but I am thoroughly enjoying...
This is nothing short of a major discovery.
Cool. Sounds good. So, I guess I don't even need this. Who would have thought? I had no clue. I guess I'll go and build... Yeah, let's just try to do something a little bit more compact over in this corner. And we're gonna have to have a little section in between there. Let's get the roads going. Very cool. And then how are we looking when it comes to this? 15 minutes? Yeah, it's because they're going all the way to the main harbor area for this, so I don't really care. If so long as they're actually working on it, I guess I'm cool as a cucumber. And then the last thing that they're gonna need are... Okay, so the military training complex we have built, and then the coins. Very cool. They're just unhappy. I guess the whole oil lamps thing, and... Once we get the recreation centers built, I think that's going to be a big thing for us. But before we actually end off this episode, I'm going to go over here.
This city is a magnet for genius.
And we're going to build some towers. Get these things going. Get that there. That one over here. And these last ones built up, and one more here should be fine, unless that one's not. Yep, so we're pretty good. Okay, so we have the foundations of our military infrastructure. We have pretty much our mines working constantly. We're conscripting more soldiers. What we need to do is we need to actually build some military complexes in Rantium. Probably not in Amaryllis. I don't think the people of Amaryllis are really going to be much fighters, but we need to also expand our reach to the New World to make sure that we're getting enough people conscripted over there. And it are pretty much like, it's not really a forced conscription. I think that's the way I'm saying is incorrect. You can essentially enlist in the Rantian Legion. That is essentially what we're doing. You can enlist in the Rantian Legion and fight for your Imperium. And I think that's really, really good with immersion purposes for our whole campaign over here. It's phenomenal. I have no words for this. I'm just beyond appreciative of the work that these modders have put into this game. To this particular mod, it's incredible. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode, which I'm pretty sure you did, and I'm very, very happy that you have, 977 subscribers at the time of this recording. We are so close to 1,000. It is insane, and it'll happen in time. I'm not over here like gritting my teeth. I'm like biting my nails
Production
constantly.
has stopped.
Yeah, I know production has stopped. I'm trying to do my outro anyway. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button, share it with your friends. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Hopefully this episode made it a little bit better for you. Or at any time that you guys watch it. You laughed a little bit, you smiled, all that good stuff. And I will catch you on the next episode, my Rantians.